Grab it.
Shattering a part of me, and I can take it. My heart is so hollow, the blood has an echo inside of my veins. My heart is so hollow.
I love you, baby. I love you. Can't wait to drive this thing. Maybe we'll do a video about that. Yeah, but we're driving this. What's up, everybody? Today is a great day. Just gotta remember to stay positive all the time. And life's just great. It really is. Jerky's pretty great too. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Not bad. Unfortunately, I didn't get very many videos of this trip or anything. I got a few pictures and a few videos on my phone, but other than that, didn't really get anything, unfortunately. But it is what it is, and we're gonna make a video anyways. Anyways, about a week ago, I think a little bit over a week, drove 3 hours with one of my friends and his girlfriend to go pick up a car. He was buying the car, but he's not real experienced with driving a manual, so that's why he took me. I was there in case, basically. He's been looking for a while, or he had been looking for a while, I guess, for a MAZDA SPEED3, and he finally found one for $8,000, a 2007. In my opinion, $8,000 was a bit steep, but hey, we get there, and actually not in terrible condition. It's got some modifications, COBB exhaust, COBB downpipe, it got the access port, aftermarket wheels. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. It's pretty nice for a 2007, so he ends up getting it, and I test drove it because he was too scared to. And this car is definitely a little bit harder to drive than my ST, but not too bad. He'll get the hang of it. We had a couple issues. So when we left the person's house that we bought the car, or that he bought the car from, I was in front and then his girlfriend followed. He rode with me, obviously, because he just bought the car. I see this car that passes her, and I'm like, well, they're gonna pass me because obviously we're not going fast enough for them. So I like messing with people and like speeding up when they go to pass me. So I drop it down to 4th gear and get on it, and it starts going, and we're gonna be able to outrun them. And then next thing you know, I lose all power. Check engine light comes on. I look over at Brad and I'm like, we have a check engine light on. Just bought this car and we have a check engine light on now, and a little bit sketchy. So I have to pull over right there because I lost like all power. And when we stop, it idling real weird, like up and down. So I just turn it off and then turn it back on, and the idle's okay. So then we go ahead and go. We go up to a parking lot that we could find. It ended up being a church parking lot. He gets the access port out and he checks the code. Something to do with the intake, I think. I wasn't really paying attention. That was all him. Cleared that code. That code never came back, so that was a good thing. But he wants to drive it around a little bit in the parking lot to get used to the car and everything. I'm not gonna hate on him here, but driving's a bit sketchy. Maybe throw in a clip. I don't know. I don't really want to really embarrass him. I mean, I understand it's his first time, but he needs to learn to slow down and not try to slam the gears already. But it is what it is. He's gonna have a lot of fun with that car. So he decides to go on the road after driving around the parking lot in the church for a little bit. We thought we were close to highway, so he could just get on the highway and go. Well, it turns out we had to go through a couple small towns. Get up to like the first red light. He kind of panics a little bit because he's never driven a manual in a town or anything really. And we're at the red light. Well, I think he stalls it either once or twice. We sit through the red light twice. Then we get going, and then we end up going to another red light, and we do the same thing again. And then we're about to hit another red light. And he's like, I gotta pull over. I'm like, all right, pull over right here. There's someplace right there. Pull over. So then we switch, and then I drive the rest of the way home. 3 hours, rest of the way home. Basically 3 hours. I will say that car is a lot of fun to drive. The exhaust sounds so nice. It makes me jealous. Honestly, if I had the money, I probably would have bought that car. And maybe if it was a little bit cheaper. He'll have fun with it. Get it back to his house, and he wants to drive it around the back roads near his house some. The check engine light keeps coming on. Not for the intake or anything this time. It was misfire on cylinder 3. Like 4 times it did that. So then he drives it around a little bit and just learns the car a little bit. And then he parks it, and he texted me the other day and said that he changed a couple things and it's been running fine now, so that's good. So that's really all. I don't really got much. Expect some racing, of course, in Mexico. We're gonna go down to Mexico and race. Just expect some videos with that car. It'll be fun. Remember to stay positive and have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down there. Hit it. Hit it. See ya.